I'll disappear. You're live.
All right. We are here with 10-minute labs, abs, drop an L, bring an L in, whatever you want to do here, with Kathrin Rein from Miami. And
Hi,
one thing I just learned about Kathrin is that I've heard of people living, eating, and breathing real estate, but she actually lives, eats, breathes, and wears her real estate, because that's real estate on her dress there.
Yes,
Amazing.
that's the Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami Beach. You see the pool, and then further down the dress, you even see the beach and the lounge chairs. So
perfect.
Yeah.
Well, this is, as we said, 10-minute lab. So we're going to start a timer. Siri, please start a timer for 10 minutes. Let's see. You see, I'm so much more of an Android guy. Hey, Siri, start a 10-minute timer.
Okay. Your timer is set for 10 minutes.
Awesome.
Okay. So let's start right in here, Kathrin.
Sure.
So what has been your biggest challenge during COVID?
To do business as usual in unusual times. I don't think I ever saw it as a challenge. As a challenge, yes, I saw it more as an opportunity. So from the get-go, I was like, okay, there is a challenge. Where is my opportunity? And then I forgot about the challenge and moved to the opportunity part.
Awesome. Awesome. So, and have you done anything to adjust your business to take advantage of this opportunity?
Yes, it actually changed my business completely. I revamped all my marketing and I changed everything to virtual buyers consultation, virtual sellers consultation, virtual walkthroughs. And I found that it really saves me a lot of time. And I am super strict in pre-qualifying buyers, sellers, even people that want to see my listings. They don't get to see the listing unless they show me proof of funds or a pre-approval letter, unless they have watched the video and driven by the property. So I've become really, really strict on pre-qualifying people because I don't want to waste my time.
That is excellent. So when things go back to normal, post-COVID, if we go back to normal, let's say, whatever our new normal is, but we're back to a healthy environment, not wearing masks, and we could resume, what elements of your business do you believe now by the forced change will remain changed because it's been better for you, better for the clients?
I'll keep doing all this virtual stuff. It saves me so much time. Are you kidding me? Like a virtual open house, I can do it now without ever being there. I do one and then I just play it again on my Facebook page, and I'm not even at the house. Versus being there for 3 hours. I'll continue doing all that I'm doing right now. I mean, I think it really improved my business. It was a really, really great opportunity to step up my game and become better at what I was doing.
And do you feel that that you're staying positive and motivated through all of this?
It's been a challenge. That is one of the challenges that I've had because, in the beginning, everything looked so dark. A lot of my vendors wouldn't sponsor my events anymore. Nobody wanted to, invest money. And this was the time when I felt you need to give back to the clients and show that you're still there, but none of my vendors. So all the events that I did, I paid myself. And it was a little bit frustrating in the beginning to get people on the same page. And I have my days. It's really tough sometimes. I wake up and I don't have like a schedule like before. And to keep that schedule is really challenging at times. Yes, it's tough. I overcome that by talking to colleagues or staying busy with clients. I mean, the more work I do, the less time I have to think about problems. And it has been challenging, but do a little workouts and get your mind off of things.
And so with those vendors that kind of got a little sheepish through this, have some of them seen that you're still doing as much or even more business that you were before and come back around and are now ready to assist again, or are they still kind of hesitant on the sidelines?
Well, there's a few that now come and ask for business, and I'm not giving them my business now because they were not there when I needed them and when I did great things. Like we did Easter egg baskets, and I had a few vendors that had committed, and then they canceled last minute. So I had to cover it all myself and drive all those Easter baskets to people's houses when they had offered to help. And this is just things you don't forget. And now I'm also pre-qualifying my vendors better, and thinking who's worthy of my business, who's there when I need them.
Absolutely.
Thick and thin,
And so some of your clients, for instance, since you're talking about this, I'm going to segue into another question of, so your clients that, just like you were expecting your vendors, or hoping that your vendors, not expecting, but hoping that your vendors would be there through the thick and thin, when you were there for your clients like that, and they put the brakes on and they were on pause, but you were just there to say, are you doing okay? And how can I help you through this? How have they reacted to that you weren't pushy and weren't trying to sell them something in the midst of something that they considered serious?
So they were all very surprised, and they're like, Kathrin, we can't believe that you're still doing all of this when everybody's shutting down and cutting back. I was investing so much into my clients time-wise, and also, giving them little gifts and doing the things that I usually do. And I just did it because I felt, in times of need, this is where you can show your true colors and that you're there for your clients. And I just wanted to make them happy. A lot of my clients have children, and I wanted to give them something. They were all home. There was no Easter egg hunts. So I wanted to do something small. I really did it without asking for anything in return. I don't think I ever asked during the last months any of my clients for business. It's just kind of happened, and it just came, and people were just calling me out of the blue that they want to move, or they need to list their house, or they have a friend that wants to move. And it's just, it just came back to me tenfold.
So ultimately your brand awareness, the public's brand awareness of you has been built through kind of trying times.
Yes, correct.
Because you're shining through.
Absolutely agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. What do you see as your biggest opportunity to grow your business over the remainder of the year?
I want to even fine tune more my online presentation and my online presence. I want to do even more videos. I mean, I'm really strong in videos, but I'm building a library of videos for my clients, and obviously want to take as many listings as I can. And once I have finally convinced the last sellers that I can sell the house virtually and we don't need to have 20 people walk through the house, then I'm happy. Like, there's still a few people holding back that are scared of the virus, which I completely understand, but they don't have to, because I can sell their house without ever having anyone step into the home. And once I have given them this message and they understand it and they feel comfortable, I can also list their home. Awesome.
What have you learned about yourself through this?
Perfection is overrated. And I've learned in the beginning, when I did my first virtual buyer and seller consultations, that it doesn't need to be perfect. It can be also in a parking lot. Sometimes I did those buyer and seller consultation with my computer on my lap in the parking lot, and just had a virtual background. It doesn't need to be perfect. Also, those virtual walkthrough videos don't need to be perfect. And you just better do it than waiting for the right moment. And also mentally, I feel like we're all human beings, and this is really a tough time for all of us. And you see all of your friends doing so well, posting things on Facebook, on Instagram, and everybody is just doing so awesome. And just, sometimes you have to just stop looking at that stuff and admit to yourself that you're not doing okay, and talk to friends and help them to cheer you up. And you don't always need to be perfect. And it's totally normal to have bad days. And I've had a lot of those the last months, but thankfully I have great friends and a great family, and things get better after a bad day.
That's awesome. I love that positivity, that it doesn't, the old Annie line, right? The sun will come out tomorrow.
Correct.
So with that, not being perfect, we are all human, right?
Yeah.
To a degree, have you gotten any feedback or any comments from people that it feels more real, that you don't feel like this is your system, that you have to do this, then do this, then do this in order to make everything fall like dominoes, and the lack of perfection? And again, it's not, you're close to perfect, right? It's not like you're just messing things up, but not showing up as totally perfect makes you more human and people relate to you better?
Yes. Well, I've always been very relatable to my clients. I think this is one of my strengths. My relationships are very strong with my clients. But what has helped me in the last months is my videos. You know, I used to make those picture perfect videos of every property. And I really realized people don't want that. People want to see the property through the eyes of a person, through a human being. And I've had so much success with my virtual tours that people are like really feel I'm there and I care and I make jokes and I make mistakes. And people really love that, because if they want to see this perfect video, they can go on the Travel Channel, you know, they can go on YouTube. And I think people like people that make mistakes and people that are real, and you just want to be yourself. You're not like a car salesperson. Oh, and my time is up.
That is our 10-minute timer, and we got to stick to these 10-minute abs. I had one more question, but I can't get it in now. So,
Okay.
so thank you so much, Kathrin, for being
Thanks for
here.
having me.
For
This
keeping
was
that
fun.
smile, that positivity. It's awesome. And I'm sure tons of people learned a lot from you today.
Thank you. Have a good night. This was fun.
All right. You too. Thanks.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.